Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I've got a jar that I have been waiting to open for weeks. I bought it when I bought the other jars, and this is the one I wanted to open first, but I put it off till last, so I have not opened it. Let's get this tape off. Let me get my scissors. I promised you guys I would open things on camera. Now, I have one video that seems to be missing. I recorded 4 boxes of jewelry in 2 days. Found 3 of the videos, one's missing. So if I cannot find it, there may be one video I have to re-record, which means I won't be able to open it on camera because I already did. I'm very upset about it. I don't know where it went. I thought it was all on the same SD card, but one video, let me pull it up while I'm opening the jar, and then I'll put it down as I go through the jar. About the number, in fact, the first video, because I said on each video what number it was, and one that should have been number 1 was not on the card. So I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or what happened, but I might have to redo that one. Okay, so I'm going to pour this out. I'm going to turn you down so you can see it, and then I'm going to pour it out on the table. And see if we got anything good in here. Oh, we got little beads bouncing around. This one just looked really interesting to me. A couple of pieces that really intrigued me. Oh boy. Alright, and I thought the little jar was cute. There's no lid, but it's still a pretty jar. It's kind of a rounded, pretty jar. Okay, let's see what we got. Seems to me I got one of these in his other jars. So I'm going to have to see if I can find it. It's pretty much just sticky paper, but it's still cute. So if I can find the other one, I'll put them together. Some really cool beads. We'll get out our magnet. I'm going to show you guys what I did. I found this absolutely gorgeous wooden toothpaste holder, and it's got huge holes in it. So I keep my scissors in it. I keep my basic tools, my cutter and my rounded pliers and my 2 regular pliers all in there. And my magnet's right there where I can get to it. And then I have my loop right next to me. So I just thought that was really cool. It makes it so much easier. This is, oh, that's a pretty, this is a seed bead piece. Let me make sure you can see everything. And I'll make sure the light's good. This says Lily and Laura, made in Nepal. But that is the really nice squared off seed beads. It might be over a cord. I'm not exactly sure. Probably machine made, but it's still beautiful. Now again, I don't know whose hand that would fit on, but we'll see. Alright, this is magnetic. It's a pretty earring. It's missing its hardware, but this could be made into a little pendant very easily. Put a couple jump rings and just have the chain come right off of that. That'd be really cute. Or you could even put a jump ring across, not a jump ring, a head pin across. Maybe we'll put this in a project file. We can make something fun out of it. Now, none of these beads are magnetic. That probably means nothing, but that one is very magnetic. But we'll put these all over here in the corner. They're probably just lightweight metal. This is very magnetic. It's just a little drop shape with a kind of basket weave design. It's not signed. This is a cute, very fun. I mean, this fits pretty much anybody. And it's got a really neat texture. It's kind of an enamel, but it's kind of got brush strokes in it. Really cool. Like that. More of these neat beads. Some of these will go to my friend Lisa for her bugs. She makes the coolest bugs out of watches and large beads. Look at that one, Lisa. She'll probably have these before the video comes out, but those are cool. She'll like those. A little key ring. This is just a simple, very magnetic bracelet. This is a very large earring. Look at that thing. Can you imagine that on your ear? And is there a signature on there? No. It's just the texture from the front. So This is what intrigued me from this box. And I couldn't see the back. All I could see was Cowgirls Romances. Now the glass is loose. I don't know if that's fixable. But the back side has the cross. And it's got the little turquoise chunks. I don't think they're real turquoise, but it's still pretty. So I thought that was a cool piece. And it's pretty good size. You can see in my hand. It's pretty large. I keep this little ruler. Look at that. It's a pretty nice size piece. So, nice. That'll be fun to make something out of. Well, you know, I'm going to make a little project pile for you guys. I want to get my drawer emptied out and show you guys how to make stuff out of what you have. Now, this is a plastic bead. You can tell because you can see the wear on the ends. And you can see the seams. Most glass beads, except for some really cheap pressed ones, most glass beads do not show a seam. They're more polished than that. This is a big old rhinestone tassel. It's just 2 rhinestones. They glued them together, the kind with the holes in them. I'm sure you've seen those at the thrift store. Don't know why that's entwined like that. Oh. And they just glued 2 of them together and put a jump ring. Kind of clever. It's fun. Alright. This thing is catching everything. There's the key ring. This is another earring. No signature. Just a simple metal earring. I'll put it, let's see, I'll put the earrings here where you can kind of, let's see if I can put them where you can see them. Here's another one. It's an enamel. It's also magnetic, but it's got that neat swirly enamel look. This is a little wooden, I guess a duck. I don't know what that is. It's unfinished. It's very interesting. Very unique. I don't know what that is. It's a single, well, it's part of an earring. It could be a pendant as well. Maybe we'll put that in our project file too. This is an interesting piece. Looks like part of a piece of jewelry. And I'm not testing that with a magnet because it's all plastic. You can feel that those are all plastic beads. It's very lightweight. Here's more of these nice metal beads that are not magnetic. I have tons of these with really pretty patterns on them too. Here's a little plastic, or yeah, you can see it's plastic. Little chip there, but you could touch it up. That's fun. This is a piece that's a little bit tangled. I was really looking forward to seeing this piece here. I thought this was beautiful. It looked like it was good quality. Darn it, I was hoping it was signed because it's very heavy. It looks like it has all its rhinestones, the ones above and the actual big ones. Each one has 3 above. If this is not sellable, I can actually take these and make earrings and stuff out of them. I think this is pretty enough, though. I can actually sell it. It's quite nice quality. Very, very heavy. This is a beautiful piece. I will look it over a little more carefully, but that one will most likely get listed. This is a chain, kind of a mesh. They almost made like a chain mail by stitching fabric through it, it looks like. Then they attached it to some jewelry findings. Very magnetic. Yeah, that one's magnetic, but kind of interesting. This is a necklace that's, I might send these to Lisa. I think she'd like these big colorful ones. I'll send her those 3. Here's a wooden flower. Kind of pretty. No signature. It's amazing how few pieces of jewelry actually have a signature on them. And some of them are so beautiful and seem to be very good quality, but yet they're not signed. It just fascinates me. Okay. We've got a tangle here. Let's see if we can get it undone. David's resting, so I'm on my own. He would have done this with me, but he's laying down. He had his final doctor's appointment for his knee. And the doctor told him when he's tired, he needs to rest. This says just love, different versions of love. Very lightweight. You can tell this is, I think this is plastic. You can hear it. It sounds like plastic. Very lightweight. The whole thing feels very lightweight, not very good quality. Now these pearls are kind of interesting. These are like a Mardi Gras, where they're glued onto the thing, which does not mean they're terrible. Now, that's bad. They can be used for crafts, but they're not something you can take apart. And here's another one. Or is that? Nope, these are actually tied on, but they're in pretty bad shape. These are also painted fake, but these are glass, these are plastic. But those are more for crafting. This one would have been pretty, but it's missing half its stones. So that's quite a shame. I bet it was pretty when it was completed. Maybe we'll find some of them, but I'm kind of doubtful. That's a pretty earring. Yeah, that's really pretty. There's another earring. Here's a watch that's broken. David might be able to fix it. He might have a way to fix that. He likes to work on watches and has some tools. Looks like a Premier Designs. Other than the watch, it looks like it's in a pretty good condition. It's just, we just got to put some kind of pin in there. And I don't know if they're the same pins that hold the watch straps on. It appears that it might be. See the edge? It's a beautiful watch. So that's kind of what David does, is watches. This looks like some kind of clasp. Oh, it's an earring. Wait a minute. That is a truly weird earring. Look at that. That's an earring. It's interesting. And then here is two more oddball earrings. Some more loose beads. Another loose earring. It's kind of nice quality. Very magnetic. Man, this, oh wow. This magnet is so strong I cannot put into words. That is weird. Now why they thought that was jewelry. They put the most weird random things in my oh, here's the other half of it. I guess. I don't know what that is. I'll have to ask David if he knows, but that's weird. I get strange stuff in these things that don't belong in it. This is really neat. I like this. I want to keep this. It's like a chainmail or mesh. That'd be fun to do something with. First we got to test it. Magnetic. Another earring. Not magnetic. I'll put it in our test pile, even though I don't think it's anything. That's a pretty mother of pearl finish, but it looks like plastic. Well, maybe it's mother of pearl. It's probably a plastic, but still really pretty. Let's see, here's a ring. Looks like it's missing most of its stones, or a good half of them. I don't think there's any markings on it. No. I don't even think it's worth testing, even though it's not real. I'll still put it in the pile because that's our rule, but I don't think it is. Some loose pearl, mother of pearl type beads. Got several of them here. Looks like a string broke, or a necklace broke. They're quite reflective and pretty. Here's a pair of earrings. Very magnetic, but at least we got the pair. That's cool. Another pearl. Let's see. Part of an earring. Here's that other, is that the same one? Is that a different? They're two different earrings that are similar. One is, well, they're the same. No. This one looks slightly smaller and silver on the bottom, and that one looks a little bit bigger. Interesting. It's a part of an earring. Okay. Opal and Jade. It was a pin. Here's a little wooden earring. This is actually really pretty. That's really beautiful. We'll test that. Wow, this is really tangled. Hold on. Let me undo it. Oh, it came apart. Okay. This looks like the 80s, and it's in bad shape. It's missing a bunch of stones, and very, very outdated. It's kind of tied up. There's like string. Oh, it's literally hooked. The loop is through there. That's weird. So, no signature. Put it in the pile, but there's no way that's anything. Another one. So far, all the bracelets are extremely magnetic. They all stick to the magnet. An interesting earring. It feels like plastic, but we'll test it. Oh, let's see. What's this? A little tiny little ring. Doubt it's anything, but if it's not magnetic, this will go in my collection. I collect all the clothes chain. I just love this stuff. I love to craft with it and make stuff with it. Now this one's particularly beautiful. I like this turquoise, so that'll go in my little bag. This looks like tin of some kind. Really pretty, a single earring. Or it could be a pendant. I'll put that in our project pile. I actually have quite a few things in my drawer I want to do projects. This is hilarious. Looks like a little face. See the eyes and the mouth and almost like a little mustache. I don't know if it was supposed to be, but that's what it looks like. This looks like stone, but it is really lightweight. No, it feels like stone. It's a very pretty stone. There's a pretty earring. It does not magnetize, so we'll check that out. Another piece, probably a toe ring. Very pretty, does not magnetize. So, it does not stick to a magnet, I guess. See the difference? This magnet is so strong. So that's just a simple pair of hoops, but really pretty. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Very magnetized on that one. It's pretty though. Let's see. Trying to go a little slower. Somebody was saying that I was moving too fast and they couldn't see the jewelry. So I'm trying not to go so fast, but this is also a small jar. On the big boxes, it's really hard to not go slow, because it would be a 2-hour video. These are good old beads. They're good solid plastic and are good for repurposing for necklaces and all kinds of crafts. They're really nice. Not resellable as a piece of jewelry, but maybe in a craft box, which I mean crafts. Now this says Taylor. Very specific, but you never know. It might be, somebody might want it. I might get an order from a tailor. It looks like this was sticking to the magnet. So that's just a little ball of some kind. I don't know what it's supposed to be or if it's supposed to be anything. We have a little mom. Very magnetic. Oh, it says mom on the back. Now the heart is not magnetic, just the bail. That is a very pretty earring, and we will test it. I doubt it's silver, but that's really pretty. I like the southwestern look of it. Alright, this looks like a really nice paper clip. Not a piece of jewelry, but it does have a signature on the back. It's probably just something, looks like Taiwan. Yep. Yeah, it's got a couple letters, but I think it's just trademarked Taiwan. It's got a little cross on it. That's different. Here's a little apple, says #1 teacher. No signature, but nice looking little piece. Magnetic chain. Non-magnetic charm. We'll give it a check out. Very magnetic. Very magnetic. Oops, sorry. Piece of a watch. Very magnetic. Oh no, it's an earring. Doesn't that look like a watch band? I thought it was a watch band. It's an earring. Here's some more of that beautiful, it's quite beautiful shell. Another pretty little earring. This has a brown crystal with a turquoise stone. Here's those colors again that we see a lot. This one's actually got a barrel clasp and it looks old. This looks like a vintage piece. It won't come undone. Oh, it's very corroded. Do you see that? Yeah, so I don't know if that's usable. Another bead. Oh, let's see, a Texas. Blue bonnets. And a church steeple. Different. Oh, look. I really like these too. So, oh, one's broken. What a shame. Because I would wear these, but one's missing a few strands. Well, we'll test the metal. That's a shame. Oh, boy, I found an owl. This will go in Karen's box for her owl project she's working on. Let's see if I can get this untangled. That's tangled up pretty good. Oh, not too bad, I guess. There we go. So I'll go in Karen's box for her owl projects. Nice big pendant. It's plastic, but it has the look of stone. It's very pretty. This is, looks like a broken, yeah, this is like a necklace. It's just got parts and pieces here. Looks like it was several strands, which I like these because all these chain are fabulous and I can just take them apart. And it does have a signature on it. Premier. So the cool thing about something like this is you've got all these different chains, and these make great for these are great for bracelets and stuff, or when you're making a necklace that you have two sides that come off of a bib or a center. So these will definitely go in my collection of chain. Here's a cute little gold piece. It's got something written on the back. Let's see what that says. I can't read that. I don't know. Let's see if it's magnetic. Oh, maybe it's got a little gold fill or something. Very pretty. So we shall see. This one says Nicole. Now we have a Nicole, but she spells her name. We spelt her name with the H, so it won't work. Nichole, so that won't work for our Nicole. But that doesn't look right. That looks like no coal. It's not an, unless the eye is supposed to be the center. I don't know. Some of these type of jewelry throw me for a loop. I don't know. But it's a nice piece. Since it's not magnetic, we'll test it. Here's another pretty chain. It's most likely magnetic. Yeah, so it'll go in my chain collection. Here's a pretty rhinestone. I wonder if it's part of that bracelet. No, I don't think it is. Maybe? I don't think so, though. It doesn't look like it fits right. These are flat back. This is not, so it doesn't fit that one. So see, this one has a pointy back, and these are flat. So maybe there's something else in here missing a rhinestone. If not, it'll just go in my rhinestone collection. Here's some shells and seeds. This is a pretty bracelet, but we're missing, it looks like a rhinestone cabochon type thing. Missing a few of them. What a shame. Yeah, it's got 1, 2, at least 3 of those little things missing. But see, this can come apart and be parts and pieces for other jewelry. I think I showed you this one already, yeah. Here's a pretty rhinestone earring. These are great for embellishment. I'll put that in with my other rhinestone chain. It's basically been welded onto a support, but it's just some closed chain. Now we have the other one of these, unless I set it right back down here, which is entirely possible, because I'm not seeing it over here. Oh, wait, I see it. Here it is. We do have both. Kind of an Oriental influence, an Asian influence. No signature, maybe the 80s. This is very pretty. It could be silver plate, or I don't think it's silver. It looks too fake, but we'll check it out. But it's a really pretty little thing. I love skiing. That looks kind of vintage. Some more old earrings, very magnetic. More of those beautiful shells. I mean, they're very pretty. I don't know if they're a pearl or a shell. I don't know if pearls are ever shaped like that. Now, this is a watch. And then it's got a band, so we just have to replace the pin. And does it say Figaro? Yeah, Figaro. Quartz movement. Well, David could definitely, if it's working, he could definitely fix the band. And that would be a very pretty little watch. That's an interesting piece. It looks like it had chain on both ends, but the other side came off. So it's like the middle bracket, but you can put something through. It looks like maybe the other side had 2 chains. This one had the 1. And I don't see the chain in here. So, oh shoot, just a minute, something went rolling. Oh, it's the other rhinestone earring. There we go. Now, I would list these, except they're just a little bit too worn. Now, if they clean up nice, I might consider it. We'll just have to see. But a lot of those rhinestones, when they get old like that, they're just not any good. Now, this has a beautiful, I think it's called a wheat chain. I'm not sure. But it's a really pretty pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's got the 2 other chains. Let's see if that's magnetic. Hold on, my magnet's caught on everything else. Nope, it's very magnetic. Are all the chains magnetic? Yep. Let's see. Except for that real pretty one. So we'll test that real pretty one. Very pretty piece, though. Let's see. What do we have? This is an interest. Oh, there's the other one of those. I know we saw the other little guy. Where is he? This one is different. It's got the same little face, but they did different beads. So we could take those apart. I'll put them in our project pile. We'll make an actual project pile that we can play with in some videos. Here's a simple earring. Now these are great for just taking apart because they're really not worth anything on their own. And see, this, I would leave this beautiful hand wired piece and just open. What I would do with this, see, is I'll take and I'll open this jump ring here. I mean this head pin, and just slide that off, because this by itself is beautiful. That is a really cool little connector somebody took the time to make, so I like that. It's not that the bead is bad, but I don't know if I'd use that. Here's a pretty earring made with seed beads and a little bit of tiny bugle beads. little puka shell type thing. I don't know if those are puka shells or if they have to be perfectly round, but it's a little shell bracelet. Here is a single earring. Kind of looks wing-like. Looks like some of the stones might be, they're either a dead stone or they're a gray stone. I can't figure that out right now. But it looks like they're either a dark gray or they're a dead stone. I can't tell. They're very reflective, so they might just be that way on purpose. Here's a T. I can't imagine that that's anything special. It looks very worn. Is that the same earring? I think I said it. Just a simple bead. Oh, that's a pretty bead, actually. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a rose in the middle. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I'll put that in my... That'll make a nice charm for a bracelet. I like that. And then... it's a little earring. Simple earring. Not magnetic, so we'll test it, but it's just one little earring. Here's another. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a little clip of some kind. Also not magnetic. And this says ski naked. Let's see. Oh, this looks like it's a colorful necklace with faux zebra fur. It's got one of those clasps that open up magnetically. And it looks like it had some rhinestones. It's got a couple cheapy ones. I'd pick those off and just put better quality over the whole thing. And it looks like all or most of the rhinestones are around the edge. It's just the ones on the inside that don't look very good. They don't match the... These are more of a cabochon. They're rounded, and these are more of a sparkly. So it's an interesting piece. Oh, I thought these were all interconnected. Hold on. Let's see if we can get this open. This is an older, very tiny barrel clasp. I don't know if you can tell how little this is on camera, but that's a very tiny little barrel clasp. Pretty seed bead necklace. And this is just a simple, very cheap, yeah, look at that. Very cheap. But I like the little hearts. Those could come off and be done. Something could be done with those. Here's another one of those. It might be the same one, the little watch band necklace. I thought I put it over here, but sometimes I think I set them over and I didn't. Looks like we might have two of these, though. I actually like the beads. They're kind of pretty. This is a simple little drop. It's kind of pretty. Whoop. Some magnet grabs everything. Oh. Yeah, it's magnetic. It doesn't look like it is, but it's a pretty little earring. Magnetic. No, that's not magnetic. Weird. It's a cute little heart necklace. Little bitty. No signature. Got a knot in it. Probably a bracelet. It's cute. It has just a little heart with, or two little hearts with texture on the one. And this is that piece of chain, and it's got rhinestones and pearls at the end of it. So I'm assuming there was some more chain connected. I don't know. Unless it's just, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. That's all we got was a hook at one end and this. I don't know. It's a weird piece. Here's a little clip. That'll go to my granddaughter. Little bee. That's cute. And then just some simple chain. Nothing special. You can see, very magnetic. And then this is pretty. A lot of people like these seed bead pieces. See if I can see how it goes. Oh, you can't tell. There's got to be a... Oh, is that another one? Are these all individual necklaces? No. Oh, okay. I guess you just figure out... Okay. You just do that. And you just put it over your head. And they just have places where they've got a jump ring, where all the chain goes to the jump ring to hold it together on top, so that they're loose on the bottom, but they're connected at the top to go over your neck. It's actually quite pretty. I like that. And I think that is it for this jar. A little key, not a very pretty one. Piece of enamel-y looking plastic. And then we have that one rhinestone. This is actually a very pretty little connector. The jump ring is magnetic, but this is neat because you can use it. I wish I had two of them, but it could be used for a pendant or a keychain. Very pretty, but we'll put in the test pile. And then it's just some more chain. More chain that's very magnetic. Great for little necklaces and projects. And oh yeah, here's the other one of those. So I do have both of those. Too bad they're not polished up. They'd be pretty, but they look, to me, they look like watch straps. I think that's funny. So anyway, that is that box. I went a little slower this time. Even though it was a little jar, I still spent a good amount of time showing you everything. It's a bead. So that's everything. I got a bunch of bangles in this one. Very similar ones. This one's an earring, actually. I thought it was a bangle. It's an earring. Big coppery or rose gold earring. And the rest of them are all bracelets. Fascinates me when the earring's as big or bigger than the bangle bracelets. So you could actually take this off and make it into a bangle that was open on the bottom. So that's a good way to reuse it. Maybe we'll put that in our craft pile over here. Got several things over here we can do stuff with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I found a lot of really cool stuff. And yeah, it was an okay jar. It wasn't bad. And this one was, I think, $16. It wasn't as much as the other jars were. So thank you for watching, and I will be back again soon. Bye.